relationship with Zach. Zach? Jack?
Zach Shepherd.
Zach. Shepherd.
Zach Shepherd.
Zach, that's it.
Yeah. Did you see the game show that they did?
Yeah.
It was
No.
hilarious.
Huh.
It was awesome.
And he plays, I think, maybe it was only one episode or two, where he was a demon in the bad place,
Yeah.
at the bad place, party or convention or whatever it was.
Well, and, no, was he in Veronica Mars? No. He
No, I
wasn't.
don't think
No.
so.
I think it's a cameo in the movie though,
Okay, yeah.
pretty sure.
Have you seen Veronica Mars?
No.
That's her
Oh,
first
okay.
series. You gotta watch that.
That's,
It's awesome.
I
That
love
is-
that show.
Is that on
It's so good.
is that
It's on
on
Hulu.
Netflix or something?
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah.
I don't think we
They
have
had 3
Hulu.
seasons on the CW, and then they made a movie, and then Hulu did a 4th
Hulu, you
season.
can, I thought you can sign up.
Hulu did a 4th season?
There's that
You
change.
didn't see it?
Or maybe it's
Yeah,
because
there's
I
a
got a
movie
phone.
season.
I
It's
mean,
her after
there's
all
a
that,
bundle
she's with
for like
Logan,
Disney
and there's
Plus,
a whole
Hulu,
thing,
and
and like,
ESPN or something.
Okay, that sounds.
there's an ending where she thought they
That's-
finally caught
yeah,
the
I think I-
person, and then she realized
Maybe.
last second she did not catch.
Yeah, there's
the
probably
right
some
person,
Xfinity bundle.
And then
it's
stuff happens,
because
and it
you
just
have-
ends, and you're like,
You pay for Fox as a
Okay.
provider, and you know, as a
think we
result,
just
you
saw
get
the
Hulu
movie.
or
oh,
whatever.
there's a 4th season on Hulu.
There's a 4th season of Veronica Mars on Hulu.
Huh?
Yeah,
there's a 4th season.
I thought I had.
It's only like
They
10
did a movie, and
episodes.
then they did a 4th season afterwards.
And it's only like 10 episodes though.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it wraps everything up nice.
Well, that's two seasons if it was British
It
television.
brings the whole season.
It's all
It
together.
brings the whole thing to a
That's
close
like
really
a
nicely.
sixth of, or less than a
I don't
season
know.
if it's a Chinese drama. We have friends who are big into Chinese dramas, and they're like, yeah, it was just like 62 episodes long. And I'm
For
like,
goodness sakes.
Oh, my
He
God.
watched it, I think it was Chinese, and it was about a diner. And all of the action took place in this diner.
Okay,
It
that
was
sounds what's
very
really
odd.
I know there's booth at the end,
Oh,
which
that's not the
is,
name of it. I can't remember the name of it.
which is I think what you were.
My friend said, you should, and it was during COVID, and she's like, oh, you should watch this show. I'm like, we watched a few episodes and went, what are you talking about?
Is it?
It was
Oh,
so odd.
yeah.
And
there
you
was
have to pay
the-
so much attention because you have to
the
read
one,
the
the lawyer?
subtitles, and you can't look away.
Yeah.
No, that,
I know it's not that one, but
what
her
was
father
that?
was.
The one with the lawyer, something lawyer.
is that actually, I like that one.
The Suits.
So-
Well, Annabelle, I'm waiting to hear a report about the
Yes.
first sweet bath.
Yes,
It's
it was
cool.
Midnight Diner. It was so
How did it
odd.
go?
It's worth watching just because it's funny. I mean, it's weird. But,
Yeah, what do you mean?
Extraordinary
Yeah,
Attorney
I should
Woo.
sign in.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's okay.
Extraordinary Attorney
That was
Woo.
actually
She
pretty-
is on the autism spectrum, and she becomes an attorney. And
Oh, we have a
it's-
And of course,
It's really, and it's,
the initial is like who's hiring her.
Oh, yes.
is it China or is it,
Diary of a
Korea.
Kid? Oh, what class you was in?
or is it Japan?
Not Japan.
Definitely not Japan.
So, yeah, Extraordinary Attorney Woo. Worth
That was
watching.
China.
I would go with China.
Hello.
Yeah, probably.
But
Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm just sort of, breezing along. I don't have a whole lot of energy, but I'm great.
I'm happy there.
You're riding the wave. of
Riding
this-
the wave,
what
yeah,
energy you
exactly.
have.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, it is Friday.
And it's just about.
Well, and I can never get it right, it's right in my head that this service actually starts at 6:30.
Yeah, I keep thinking 7.
And I need to do a better job of making sure it's
Yeah.
prevalent in the thing.
I definitely went to the website and thankfully, thank you, Joy, it was on the website, so it was like 6:30, yes.
Okay.
Take out the extra night on there. Friday night, service night.
Whoops.
What was the ding
Is that
ding?
the one
Is
that
it
I did?
somebody? Or is it
Yep,
Chuck?
it's somebody.
It's Chuck?
Yep.
Okay.
Tis I.
Hoping it was.
Tis I.
somebody.
Whoops.
Cause I had a Friday night
I couldn't find anything.
scene in there already.
Kathy, while I think of it, when I got home, I did check for the PVC for the banner and I couldn't find it.
It's gonna be two.
It might be, is it in its own
Yeah,
scene
but I had completely
or?
forgotten that they
Might be,
asked
you know, if you put it in different
people
scenes.
Maybe,
for the,
I don't
there's
know.
gonna be a meetup on Cathedral Hill.
Right.
UU groups, and they said, bring your banner. It's like,
But if we're not going to
Well, I
that.
know, but then I thought, well, why don't we take it to our little bitty march?
Oh, I
And-
see.
But then, again, it's gonna be too
Too
windy,
windy.
I think, to carry that around
Yeah.
effectively. Oh,
So Kathy, you're
take it home.
feeling better.
getting
Are you?
there.
What did you have?
I don't know.
One
I
of the
was in bed
many,
for 3
Ta-da!
So you sound a lot better than Monday.
Wow.
days. Yeah.
Huh.
When we called, we're like, well, that answers our question.
Yeah,
We're like, do we have tutoring today?
I
No.
didn't
they-
teach, I didn't go to film choir, I didn't go to choir, I didn't do anything all week. This is the first time I've driven since
Pin
Sunday
you, otherwise you don't
Huh.
show up on the live
to
stream.
get here.
Oh, Uh,
Cause
Well,
I'm
they're saying
pinned
that,
on,
what's that
I'm
called?
pinned on this
Right.
computer and it's
Right, yeah.
The-
videoing
what's it
this
called?
monitor.
Oh, I see.
Norovirus, that's,
Well,
That's
I was
a,
gonna call it the neurosis virus.
oh,
I got that one.
but the norovirus is a
Gastrointestinal.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
nasty.
That's what Brian has.
Very sudden.
Yeah. Did you
That
wanna
was
get
the
your
last
pedal?
We got that last
I think
one.
you
Oh,
see
I
that
don't know
no
what
shot.
I'm doing here.
I mean,
Okay.
good
I-
thing
I
about that
don't
is
plan
it's
on
over
doing
with
too much, I guess.
during it seems like it never ends.
Well,
but-
Apparently you're one of the leaders, and so is Suki, even though she's not here.
No, she's at her
I know.
thing tonight. She's got, she's on this group that she's, playing music of these videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole concert of video.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all right.
It's all that marathoning you've been doing, like, you just trained your body for that endurance and it took it the wrong
my
way.
mom
All right,
has
So-
this
are you
day.
digging or am I digging?
Oh, we need to-
Do you wanna go? We need to actually start with the darn thing.
wait, well, wait a second.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
anybody else here?
And then again at the house, it's gonna be our. And then, so I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm getting
Leave it right here.
out of this one.
Yeah.
And then, you know, for
Oh,
I need to brief Kathleen
Oh.
a little bit. You don't have to do much beyond
I got past this.
play that one first song, Kathleen.
Yeah, I brought,
I don't wanna sit too
And-
close to Chuck.
Third day, I'm like,
I wanna get you.
then it was fine again.
And,
Fourth day,
when I
they're
get
done.
ready, I'd just like you to demonstrate the A minor
Yeah.
scale and the
okay,
C major
Sure.
and the
Is it
pentatonic.
normal?
okay.
And then,
The hospital when you had, when you brought that back?
as we go,
It-
Hopefully
it's
we'll
what's
have a
through
melodic
our
line
house in
that you can
college.
figure out
And
some
it's-
chord, some just
and
some
it's
easy
taking
chords to
one of
go
our
with.
Housemates.
Yeah.
So,
skill,
all right.
because, yeah, she
Okay.
was- She was getting dehydrated, yeah.
That's got to help my mom. She was-
When we ring the bell.
Not that I mind having you over here, but would it be better to just sit over there to get to the keyboard?
Oh, I guess, I guess.
You're just so used to zooming in on Kathleen to start.
Yeah, just don't throw on.
Okay, welcome everybody. How is everybody?
Great.
You are welcome here. Okay, you're
Wonderful.
recording this. I'm being silly. You all know who I am. Okay, we're
Not all these
welcoming
people that are gonna be
all
watching this.
and our online people. Well, Paul
That's
Paul
me.
might watch it later. Hi, Paul.
So when you address people and point to them,
I know, I have to
Say
look
hi
that
to
way.
that.
Yep.
into the camera.
Hi. Okay, so, just so everybody knows, we have an offering basket in the back, we can donate online, we have change for charity. So Chuck is gonna give us a quick explanation of the service and how it's gonna go.
Okay, so, what I thought I'd try to do is take a short poem, which, Megan suggested we use the one Holly wrote and shared on Facebook, and I think on her website, around the holidays. And then make a series of decisions together about how the melody should go, how fast the rhythm or slow, and whether it should get loud and soft or what, all these, elements of music. And then we'll decide together each one of these things, and I've got handouts and pencils we can mark down and then just collectively say what do you think? Should this lyric line go up in pitch or down,
Or
or stay the same for part of the time and then up at the end, or whatever?
Where did the pencils go?
Cool.
They're in here.
Okay, cool. All right, so our regular services, as we all know, are Sunday at 10:30. This Sunday is MLK themed, and we will welcome Reverend Dr. Dean Seal as our presenter. Do we have any more announcements?
Choir, after the service on Sunday, I'm meant to send out a notice, but I'll send out an email tomorrow that has, and I sent this before, but the music for a version of, what's that one song? That has the giving life the shape of justice, Spirit of Life. And you bought some copies or rights to copies for another song that we'd like to try at some point, so we can
Yes.
take a look at that.
And I have it in my bag, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so those are two things that we're going to earmark for the future.
Cool.
And I will announce this on Sunday as well. But every January, the churches in the UUA need to be recertified and report to the UUA any major changes in officers or enrollment or membership or whatever. And one of the things that they almost always ask is a congregational poll. And so we'd like to get people's thoughts about the Church of the Larger Fellowship is a part of UUA, and then they are proposing what do you call this? Sorry, a study on action issue about abolition as faith formation. And so they've been working, the CLF has been working with Worthy Now Prison Ministry to bring abolition faith formation to the wider UU community. And they define abolition with a holistic lens that includes how to establish transformative justice practices all the way through dismantling the prison industrial complex. Abolition and how it relates to our Unitarian Universalist theology is largely not understood or misunderstood as a foundational practice of our faith. Should we add that to the General Assembly agenda to vote on as abolition as faith formation? That's the first one. There's three of them. The second one is FAT liberation, building justice and inclusion for larger bodies. And the third one is housing and diversity, equity, and inclusion. I won't go into all the details tonight because we won't be voting on it now. But I'm thinking, and I don't know, did you send it out? I haven't looked at the MailChimp.
Since it wasn't text, it was a screenshot, I couldn't cut and
And you
paste,
couldn't
and I
attach
wasn't
it.
gonna type all that stuff.
Right. So, yeah. So just stay tuned and we will be figuring out how we want to respond in the next couple of weeks.
I have an announcement about tomorrow. The People's March will be in St. Paul. They're starting at 11:30 at St. Paul College and then marching to the Capitol. But because I've been sick and I don't want to go stand in the cold for 3 hours, we're doing
With
a
a
mini
lot
march.
of other sick people, possibly.
What?
With a lot of other sick people,
Well, right,
possibly.
yeah. So we're doing a mini march in Egan. I don't know if you saw the, oh yeah, that's the People's March up there, yep. But we're gonna do one to Egan City Hall, if anybody wants to join us. We've been making some signs. We're gonna meet at our house 11:15, 11:30, and be outside for a half an hour instead of 3 hours. That was a good idea. Okay, so, and we've got at least 5 or 6 of us so far. If you wanna join us, we're just gonna walk down the street by the city hall, so.
And
from
throw-
your house? Or
Well,
from-
we're gonna drive from our house to the library and then walk from the library to city hall, which is a very short distance.
Okay.
Well,
then
the
maybe
town
stand
hall,
up
I
the-
thought.
Well, yeah, we'll go across the street to the town hall, cause it's at the intersection of Westcott and Pilot Knob. It's a really busy intersection. So we'll hold
People
up our
will see it.
signs people will see our signs, 10, 15 minutes. We'll get in cars and go back to our house and have some hot chocolate.
So the
So there's
the
no,
walk is about a block from the
Yeah.
library
It's-
parking or whatever.
It's not.
so throwing eggs at the police cars, that idea was canceled?
Say again?
Throwing eggs at police cars?
It's not funny. I'm not gonna waste eggs.
Right.
They're expensive.
Not a waste of eggs, they make.
Hi, come on in. I'm glad you're here.
We're late.
Yeah,
That's fine. We're
we're-
all good.
We're very casual getting started.
We just did a few announcements, and I don't know if you're aware of the People's March tomorrow in St. Paul. I haven't been feeling well, and I don't want to go down there, so we're going to do a mini one in Egan from our house and do a little march. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome. But, all right. So,
You don't want to sit
I
next
have-
to me?
Well, where's Buster gonna sit?
He likes to sit next to the computer.
yeah, it's his own chair.
Privacy in a room full of people.
All right. I have an opening reading, is called The Music of Life by Martin Dejnicki, perhaps.
Yes, sounds right.
Okay. Music has the power to help and to heal. It's truly amazing how it makes us feel. It brings us hope and a positive mind, motivates us to be friendly and kind. Music offers messages about others and earth, guides us with purpose, assures that we're worth. A single song, countless hearts it may touch, will help us love others so very much. Music is here to entertain and inspire, has the potential to ignite our inner fire. Together with music, we can create good. We have what it takes. We definitely should. Join me in the lighting of the chalice. May the light we now kindle inspire us to use our powers, to heal with love, to help with compassion, to bless with joy, to serve you, spirit of freedom, in the fullness of community. And we'll have kind of an abbreviated joys and concerns if anybody has a candle they'd like to light in silence. Please feel free to do so. And it says here Kathleen or Chuck can play something during this time. If you want.
If they wish.
If they wish. Or not.
Well, I will play something with my new
And
toy
I
that
will
I got for Christmas.
light something.
This pretty blue thing.
Oh, those are fun, I love them. I'm still dealing with my refrigerator. Maybe next week I'll get the part. I called the corporate and explained the situation. Anyway, it's been a learning.
They just give you a whole brand new one at this
Learning
point.
patience, learning something.
Well, you can stay lit. I know you can.
All right, I'd like everybody to, if you're comfortable doing so, close your eyes and think of being with a preschooler, perhaps somebody you're related to, or somebody in your neighborhood, or, and you're gonna be engaging with that child, and put yourself in that playful, uninhibited mindset. Remember the hymn from Sunday, I seek the spirit of the child. We're going to play a bit today, so shake off any self-consciousness that you may have. And to relieve any other apprehension, know that we are going to make decisions collectively, so you don't need to have any knowledge or experience with music or with poetry. I'm going to play a song on the piano that was written by Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, Nash Young, and he wrote an easy enough song that even I can play it. Sit yourself down at the piano, just about in the middle. Put all your fingers on the black notes. Anywhere you want to. Sing along, make a song. Sing along, make a song, and understand that you can play. All right, so we have some lyrics. Now, I don't know, did I send you the lyrics to put up on the screen, the Holly's thing? So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to blow this up really big. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen when I go back to the Zoom screen. Where's my Zoom window? There we are. Share my screen. And this one. Hopefully you can read. Megan suggested Holly's poem, blah, 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 and then it starts right after that line. Yeah, I go. Okay. So I ask you to just read through it silently. As you see, it's very short, and just read through it just like somebody handed you this poem. I'd like you to read this poem. I have some handouts and some pencils. Maybe I should have a copy.
There you go. I don't know if I can do both things at the same time.
Well,
I bet you could find a helper.
tight together.
Yeah.
There. Okay. There we go.
Hold on a sec. Pattern pencil. Okay, you could have done this. You could.
You're dropping now. Okay. I'm getting there. Just passing down.
Okay,
Sorry, you don't want that one.
You're welcome. Okay, so I think that's, I'll put those in.
Okay.
Lucky.
What kind of pencil?
Spice
Spice
Girls.
Girls. It has scary spice on it.
I'm jealous.
I just got a number 2.
so I kind of want to go over, without getting too deep into the woods of music theory and all that stuff, and just talk about some of the framework of music. And I don't know, we're going to kind of start from not knowing anything. And one of the things is there are different scales and modes of music.
Did you want me to play now?
Yeah, you can do that, or I can go up there and do that, it doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
easy enough, even I can play it.
Okay, so,
So start with the minor, A minor
A minor?
scale,
okay.
and then typically the difference between major and minor is often thought of as major is more lighthearted or more joyful or whatever, and minor is a little bit darker or sad or more angst or whatever. And that's not 100% true. There are happy minor songs and there are sad major songs. But go ahead and play A minor, and then the chords that are, you know, that.
Okay, here's the scale.
And then just an A minor chord and D minor, an E minor, an A minor. So that you kind of feel that that's kind of a good groundwork for a sad song. And then a major scale is what you're kind of more used to, maybe.
That sounds, you know,
Yeah.
happy, bright.
Yeah. And thankfully, the Sound of Music movie taught us do, a deer, a female deer, and so the first question we can ask ourselves about this poem we just read to ourselves, does it feel like more of a lighthearted thing, and I think we can all agree that it's very, very depressing. No, just kidding. Probably lighthearted, don't you think? Or positive, major key.
I would think so.
Play this C, it's on the paper there, the C pentatonic, just to get an idea.
C major.
C major pentatonic. Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you play those randomly, the song that I played on black notes, that's a pentatonic scale.
Yeah, that's pentatonic.
And
Is it pentatonic because there's 5 notes?
yes,
Five.
Okay, I never knew that. Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
And
3,
you
5,
guys
6.
use gin and tonics too?
1, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know very little about music.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to stop sharing?
Yeah, let's stop
If we
sharing.
don't need that, then people that are watching this can
Oh,
see us.
that.
Yeah.
Or
Right, yeah, good point.
We've got the words now on here.
Right. So, some songs are just built on that pentatonic scale. So that's a possibility. So then the next thing we can ask ourselves, that I didn't include on the handout here, but we can just use an underline a specific word or syllable as to where the pulses are in that line, where the downbeat is or whatnot. So if you read the line, let's all come together. what do you think is the important words that we should maybe land on as a pulse or as a,
All in together.
Yeah, so.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking all and the
I'm
get.
thinking the get, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
right in the middle.
So you can put an underline under all and get.
Yep.
Oh, now you're putting melody on that, so I
I'm
didn't get
sorry.
asked for that
I'm
yet.
sorry.
Restrain
It's
yourself.
hard.
There you go.
So I can get it on video.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Okay.
So then,
We can see what we're doing.
So then,
Online connection.
the other thing to do now, since it's a very hopeful song and a light-hearted song, the temptation might be, well, it should go up and up and up and up, but you can't go up and up and up without it ever coming down. So you gotta think of where it might rise and fall a little bit melodically. And also, should it be a big jump or a smaller jump, or a couple of words, 2 or 3 words all on the same line and then go up at the end or whatever. So go through that first line again and see what you think. I have an idea, but and what I do is I just draw a little mountain, kind of a mountain hills or whatever on that melody direction above the lyric there, just to get my idea. Where a peak might be or where a valley might be. What do you think? I can share what I thought and y'all can say, no, that sounds stupid or whatever.
Let me see what you got.
I,
Pass your notes around.
Oh, mine's different.
okay, good. I got, it's all come together, kind of all come together.
That's sort of what I did too. Let's
Oh.
all come together.
I definitely had a peak, Ed went up on com and down for together, but I also had going up again at the end on the curve.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anybody else?
I just, kind of what you guys did, only I just feel like it was a very small change.
Yeah, it's not a giant.
No, it's not
It's
wrong.
all
Yeah.
come together, but it doesn't go down too much.
I'm surprised, Chuck, you didn't go with the Beatles tune with Together.
Come together.
Right.
Now.
The other thing I mentioned, I can mention,
I do it like that.
okay.
So I went up on those 2 words that we said we were emphasizing.
Yeah,
Let's all come together, something like that.
That's pretty much what I had in mind.
Well, that's
Something
close
like
to what I had. Yeah.
see, we were thinking, all right. And the other thing I meant to mention, it's in another Disney thing, Spoonful of Sugar was famously written upside down on purpose.
Yeah.
Spoonful,
Just did that on the next line.
spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. They did it on purpose counterintuitively to have the down go up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you can be playful with it too and not be literal or whatever. So, how do we want to all come together on this? We want one peak in the middle and then coming down, or all come together, like Kathleen was saying.
I think it makes sense to have more ups and downs than just doing one. Because the more rhythm you have, the more fun it is to sing.
Sure.
Just go up once, it's gonna be boring.
Rhythm and pitch are different.
You don't, want more flow instead of stagnant.
I am his mom, so I can do that.
I like that.
All come together.
I like that.
There you go.
And then raise our eyes to the skies. I have an idea about that too, but I don't want to say just yet. We should figure out the pulse points again on that.
I think eyes and skies.
Eyes and skies,
Yeah.
because they rhyme, for one thing. And they're the kind of like they're the nouns of the,
And the point of it, yeah.
yeah.
It's fun. I had raise up and then I went down and then stayed down. Raise our eyes to the skies. Something like that.
That might be a place for a spoonful of sugar ideas to not necessarily go up on skies.
That's why I went down on raise. Raise our
Like down on raised, up on eyes, down on skies.
I'm having other notes.
To the skies. Maybe the to the is a little bit of a peak for some reason. Raise our eyes to the skies. Eyes to the sky. Eyes to the skies. Raise our eyes. Do you remember what you played on Let's All Come Together?
Yes.
Maybe we start on the same note for raise. Raise our eyes to the sky. Raise our eyes to the skies.
Can we like slide from two to the? Like in Sound of Music, like the Edelweiss song, like to the skies, like kind of a.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little. Yeah.
A tiddly.
Condo or something.
A tiddly.
Yeah. So how does that go again now?
Oh.
Raise our eyes.
What do
I
you
don't
want?
know. I was just saying like some kind of like the Edelweiss song.
To
and-
the
Oh.
skies.
Like hey Edelweiss or whatever. It's like to the skies, like that kind of thing. Raise our eyes to the skies. Something like that.
So it's like a to the skies, kind of a
Yeah.
ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, how can we,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that.
Yeah, you can use that sheet, the notes on that sheet, or the staff on that other sheet to write them down.
Okay, I started scribbling.
Yeah, good idea.
Let's see. So what we got so far is, let's see. Wait, do we want C or D? Raise our eyes to the skies, or do we want raise our eyes to the sky? I think the G.
the second.
I think that's better.
That's good.
Yeah. So G. Raise our eyes to the sky.
And the next one is really short. So maybe we can just have one direction.
Or do you hold on seek?
Or,
See,
yeah, hold on
yeah.
one of the words.
Huh?
Hold one of the words.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
seek would be nice and
Seek.
wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do like.
Yeah.
Do maybe just one note? Seek the light of truth or something like that. You know,
Or
when you
have
hold
it-
that first note.
I was gonna come back to the same note. Seek the light of truth.
That,
Ooh, I like it.
You like that?
yeah? Okay.
For some reason, I've got Ben-Hur going through my head with that line. Pyramids, I've got pyramids in my head.
So see the light of truth. That?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking.
About nurture Nurture peace in every heart. Every heart, every heart.
That, like that?
Maybe, just a minute. What else? What other ideas?
At any point, do we want to repeat some of the melody? I don't, because a lot of times that happens, you go back and repeat a main theme or something like that.
That's what we've got so far.
Then go back to the first line again and see if the,
Okay.
what's the first note of the first line?
Of the first line?
Yeah.
D.
The choose joy and show it line seems to go well with the melody from the first line.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe we'll do. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe that'd be the time for a repeat. So maybe we need a, I had an idea for nurture peace in every heart, didn't I? Did I?
I made a little line with what you did.
Okay.
Yep, went up high on ev, and then down.
Nurture peace in Play the first three lines again, will you?
Okay.
Nurture peace in every heart. Is it something like that? Nurture peace in every heart. Nurture peace in every heart. Nurture peace in every heart. This is sounding minor to me now.
Yeah, well, we're getting the E flats and the B flats in there. We're not, we're adding, so.
Could the choose joy and show it follow the melody of the first line?
Yeah,
Like the joy, like, oh, and show it. I don't know, something like that.
yeah, I think that's what we're thinking about.
Is that how it was?
I think so, yeah. Now go back to the first line, see if it matches. I think that flows okay from the last line we just wrote, right? Nurture peace in every heart. Let's all enjoy it. So it'll be the same. Just
Okay, so choose joy and show it is the same line.
Same as the first line.
Okay, D, F, D, so, let's see. So where do you wanna hold the, cause there's more notes than words.
Yeah, we can.
So where do you wanna hold?
I like the and too.
I think and. Joy and show it. Seems to flow.
So joy is gonna be joy and show it, right?
Oh, that's kind of good too.
Cool, that's better.
Or on the, they were saying on the and.
Oh, okay.
But I think stretching joy is a good idea.
Yeah, I would do joy, not and.
Okay.
Stretching.
Okay.
Now we need a big finish.
Okay.
Oh.
Or do you repeat the nature
Okay.
line?
Right.
Try that first,
The nurture one?
nurture line,
You should go play your ending.
because you had 7, and there's 7 in the last line too.
7 syllables.
Yeah.
That might work. We'll see how the melody flows from one to another.
Okay.
So if after the choose joy and show it, which is like the first line, see if the 4th line, the nurture peace melody,
Okay, would fit that?
would fit after the. I don't think that works.
I don't think so either.
We'll need to adjust it.
It's an unresolved
Like
leading
growing,
tone or
like
I
something.
think we need some repeated notes in here. Celebrate love and grow it.
Yeah.
Some repeated notes, you know, to give more, a little more emphasis.
Yeah.
But- And then we end on a, you know, a home note kind of thing.
Mhm.
But it's just an idea.
Celebrate love and grow it.
Or end on a high note. Let's see. There you go.
Grow it, come on, people, let's go.
Celebrate love, celebrate love and grow. Celebrate love.
Or end on a 7. There we go.
So many choices.
Any ideas there, anyone? That's a little complicated.
Does it have numbers on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I put black stickers on the ones that aren't part of the pentatonic scale. So if I just play all the regular ones without a black sticker, then it's pentatonic scale. Otherwise, it's the major scale. But I thought, cool. So anyway,
So what do you want to do?
why don't you play through the whole thing up to that
Okay, okay.
spot?
All right, so, all right. Let's go.
Come together, raise our eyes to the skies, seek the light of truth, enter peace in every heart, choose joy and show it.
Or we were gonna make joy longer than that.
Joy and show it.
Yeah, it just goes 2 notes.
Right, yeah.
Show it. Celebrate.
Do you, on this
Celebrate.
nurture peace in every heart, is that the rhythm you want? Nurture peace, or nurture peace, or nurture peace in every heart? Or,
Nurture peace in every heart, I think.
Yeah.
yeah.
Da 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 da.
So 2 eighth notes, a quarter note, and, yeah.
And 7/16 notes.
Okay, so,
That was the key signature of 1824.
okay, I got the notes written under there, so.
Okay.
The rhythm, okay, then, celebrate love and grow it.
Yeah, we could put a final chord on there and that emphasizes it. I think that's fine.
Mhm.
Now, as you play through that whole thing, that does have a minor scale to it, doesn't it, or a minor feel, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, right.
Kind of a meditative,
this?
calm.
Let's see.
So,
Okay, wait a minute.
and then she
There's
can do that.
the D or it could be that. Wait, what do I wanna do there?
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, see. Let's see. Or it could be major. Let's do major. Right. Never mind. I'll have to work on that one. Okay. So, yeah, because, okay, this, we could just do one or two chords
Yeah,
and simplify it, yeah,
sure.
so. Okay, but we still don't have the last line. What do we want?
I did like what you did.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
last time.
Celebrate love and grow it, love and grow it.
Or,
Celebrate love.
that's, C major. The other one is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
that?
I like that.
Okay. Let's see. G, let's see. Okay,
You just make the two love notes be lower.
okay.
Celebrate love and grow it. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Now, the chords you were playing around with for these, well, let's just try to, can you play that melody? I know it's on the fly and stuff, but can you play that melody with just a couple of chords behind it?
The first one, the first line.
Sure.
Let's see.
Together.
That's just, yeah, so G7. You could do it all on a G7.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. And then, let's see. Let's see. Raise our eyes to the skies.
Give the
double.
Joe 2 beats instead
Yeah.
of one.
So we're just doing G7 there again. Okay.
And the,
The
yeah,
Joe and Joy is at two beats instead of one.
Right, it's, yeah, longer, yeah. And then, let's see.
They're both 2 beats.
Oh, I was on the last line.
If she's still stuck on 3 beats.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
It's all good.
let's see.
so yeah, that's,
Choose, let's see. Okay,
I think that sounds pretty good.
okay, now we've all got to stand and sing it.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Sure.
Maybe we can sit and sing it.
Then we don't have some kind of rum thing on here, a beat, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here, we gotta, okay, so here's your first note.
It's all comes together.
Here we go, 1, 2, ready, go.
Let's all come together. Raise our eyes to the skies.
And then,
Seek the light of truth. Nurture peace in every heart. Choose joy and show it. Celebrate love and grow it. Amen.
okay, that's pretty cool.
Hey, we wrote a song.
We wrote a song.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, at the end of that too.
We could, yeah. I kind of miss the amen from the olden
Very
days.
distinct. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Amen.
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 We were gonna sing, a song in the
Oh, yeah.
Gray Book, 346, I think.
Okay, can get the-
Oh, in the gray one?
That was gonna be our opening one, but I skipped it.
You did?
It's called
Improvising.
something about singing a song.
Come sing a song.
Come sing a song with me, Carolyn McDade, a Carolyn McDade special.
Okay, so we're doing 346 or?
346, yeah.
346, okay.
I don't know if you use it down here.
We've done this one once or twice.
I don't know if you use, if you use it done anything with the lyrics.
This one's our original still.
We have to stand up.
Yeah, well, no, we don't have to stand up. Do we want to stand up? You don't have to stand up.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll sit down so everybody can see the screen.
Okay,
Okay,
we all know it.
yes.
All right, here we go.
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know you're mine. And be our closing hymn.
Cool.
You wanna do 10:59?
No, I think let's skip it.
I made the slide and everything.
All those words, all those words.
All those words.
10:59 all those words?
Yeah, look at all those words.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
What?
Really should sing it.
We really should sing it? Am I being overruled?
You're being overruled.
Okay. We do have,
Tech has the power.
we do have 4 minutes or so.
You got
Is
two.
this a round?
2 minutes,
It
okay.
is a
We
round.
could do a round.
It can be.
Okay, Kathy, you lead group 1 and I'll lead group 2.
Here's the starting note. Do you want it down, lowered, or anything? It gets up to here.
You need it to back up.
I can't hit that.
She doesn't
I'll
want
hit
it
the one
lower.
down here.
Just a teeny bit.
Do you want it down?
Oh, I don't, what?
The previous one was pretty low.
That only goes up to, it goes up to D, okay.
D, yeah.
You can, you can lower it down a half or a quarter, or lower it down a quarter.
Okay, so then it's.
It does go pretty low over there, doesn't it?
Okay.
So sing it all through together once? and then
Sure.
We're gonna all just sing
Where
it
are we gonna,
unison?
where are we doing the round? Are we doing it on 1 and 3 or 1 and 2?
Let's see,
More different.
yeah. May your life be as a song. I think 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all gonna do it together, and it's, Kathy's gonna start the round, and I'm gonna start, and pick one of us to join with.
Well, we're all gonna sing it together first.
Right.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's the starting note?
First note.
Hey.
Well, yeah.
Hey.
Can you do, go
You
ahead and
should
play
play
the
the
melody.
melody through the first run.
As a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night.
May your life be as a song.
May your life be
To
as
sing away
a
the
song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. May your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, and softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. And guess what? That's a happy, upbeat song that's in a minor key.
Well, we could have done it in
Did not
dirge
put a
time.
Russian earth to that.
Oh, yeah.
I know a different round to that too.
Do you really?
For the Russian earth.
Ooh.
It's great.
The people live their lives as if it were a song, for singing out of light provides the music for the stars to be dancing circles in the night.
That's
I like that one better.
I like
Yeah.
that.
great.
Send me the words.
Yes, we need
Yeah, send us the words.
Yes, lovely.
Send eyes up singing.
Great. Started singing melody, and I was like, oh, I know this, except not these words.
Yeah.
There's so many hymns are like that, so we're
Oh,
there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
and they,
It's
and
up
they
to
put,
her.
they got different hymns, different titles, different words, but same melody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
in the back that they have that
Some of them
index
you'll
5
have-
melody.
It'll be like
and
four
you could be
hymns
like
in
there,
a row,
with
it's
this
all the
melody,
same
it's
song
like,
with different words.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, you have to have a sending insight, Kathy. You're leading.
I came up with one for Sunday. I don't have anything.
Go in
You
peace.
don't need one for Sunday, you sit down. Your Sunday's.
It's an MLK quote. It doesn't make sense right now.
Okay,
If, if, if music be the food of life, sing on.
There you
There we go.
because our guest speaker has the, sending, he's making one, according to the emails between him and Brian.
He's doing a reading.
He's doing the benediction too, which is the sending insight in Brian's weird and
I sent
quirky
him,
words.
I sent him an email.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you all for indulging.
Thank you.
Really wish meters, if there's anything going on here tomorrow.
Chuck, you want to put that, right?
I didn't write on it.
We can look at
the
that.
calendar.
On there.
Sure.
Good.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, there's no treats.
There's no treats.
Oh, that's why Brian didn't come.
Right?
We're all meeting at Applebee's.
I mean, we should sing this sometime in the
Yes,
service,
yes.
you know?
And can,
We
do
could
you
write
have-
it out,
Do you have the time
you know?
to
Sure.
notate it? Or
Yeah, if you
one of
wanna-
Guys, that would be awesome.
Sometime when you have some time, want to notate it, we should send it to Holly.
I
Say,
don't know if you guys heard, that Brian has a norovirus, so he was
Oh.
going to
He
be
did
here,
not
but
make it today.
is not.
Yeah.
and he's supposed to be on vacation this weekend.
Who's watching the farm?
I don't know, they didn't ask you, huh?
No.
Our neighbors.
But it-
The neighbors
But I
help
believe
him
this
out a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but his son, the neighbor's son has,
Yeah, the neighbor's son, not the one that does the work. No.
All bags should be like this.